Encourage students to come in. That's why we have very discounted prices for students, because students are our future, so we want them to come in and learn about. Because this event is not only a benefit concert to fundraise for our programs, but also to raise awareness about the benefits of art and music.
Okay, I'm going to warn our producer right now, kind of give him a key and let him know that if they can bring that video up, we've got a video.
Yes,
about
actually
this, right?
there's a short video that summarizes our mission, vision, if you want to take a look at that.
Okay, maybe we can bring that up. Ray, tell us about what we just saw.
Yeah, so that's a video that I quickly put together.
You did that?
Yes.
You did the first thing where it spins and all?
Yeah, all that.
You're good at this stuff.
Just have to learn to do, because we all run this organization through volunteers, and many times it's when we don't get volunteers, we have to learn to do so many things by ourselves. We don't have the money to spend, so we learn so many things to do ourselves. You can see all the creative work done here by my wife, and the video I made that. But video, you wanted to know in a summary, basically it talks about some of the mission visions that we believe in, but our underlining statement is still to connect people and cultures through art. And you actually saw some pictures of the school children.
Right, I was going to ask, those are kids from India.
That's right, those are kids from India, and they are, right now the school is for 40 children. There is a demand for even more. The principal of that school was telling me the other day that kids and their parents are lining up there saying, can you take me in your school? But we don't have the ability to expand that school yet because we don't have the funds. We just started that about 3 months ago, and we have funds only to support it for the next 6 months. So that's why this fundraiser, so that we can sustain it for a few more years. And it's very interesting, some of the stories of the children in that school. I mean, if you want, I can talk about one of the child.
Yes, do, please.
This one little girl, her name is Sonali.
Got her there, okay. Sonali Barua.
Yeah.
8 years old, wants to be a world famous dancer.
Yes.
Well, that's quite an ambition, right?
That's right. She wants to be a world famous dancer. She comes from a not so well-to-do family, and she goes to a school, but she is not interested in studies.
We're going to take this down now. It's reflecting a little bit. So, okay, so she's not interested in...
She's not interested in studies, and the doctors believe she has dyslexia. She's not interested in studies. Her parents cannot afford to send her anywhere else, so they're a little frustrated. But her passion had always been dancing, and there was no opportunity. And when our program started, and she was able to join the program, and her dream was to become a world famous dancer, as you saw. So, and she got the opportunity to learn dance. We saw in the 3 months that there are some results. She's able to focus much more on her studies now. I think it's the creative aspiration is getting fulfilled or something. It was really nice to hear that story. So we thought we had to put it in a poster.
Okay, that's good. Now, when I think of the word art, okay, and it's just me with my, narrow thinking. I usually think of canvas and painting.
Yeah.
So, do you teach painting also?
Yes, we have painting. It's all forms of art. It's painting, recitation, like poetry recitation.
Okay, you do.
Yes, extempore. dancing, playing drums, instruments, everything, all forms of art, any way that allows you sculpture, your creative ability basically. It could be graphic design as well on the computer.
So singing,
Yes.
you do?
Yes, we do
Musical
singing.
instruments?
Yes, we do musical instruments.
Yeah. Do they learn to, and music, they learn to read music and?
No, they don't learn to read music. I don't think we have gone that far yet.
Okay.
It's mostly singing. They're learning.
Okay.
There are
Okay.
teachers who teach them how to sing.
Okay, so singing right now,
Yes.
and then you're doing the art, the painting.
Painting,
Okay, and you said poetry,
Dancing.
some poetry too.
dancing, as well as poetry. In India, at least growing up, poetry recitations were very, very important, and I think that's what they are teaching as well.
Are they writing poetry, memorizing
No,
poetry,
it's
or
memorizing and telling it, basically.
interpreting it almost? I mean,
Yes.
you know, the way they say it. They
How
almost,
they say it, yes. It's almost like a singing, but
oh,
you know,
that's interesting.
yeah.
That's because, you know, that seems to not be something that's well received here either.
I haven't seen a whole lot here in my child's school. I haven't seen.
Okay, let me ask you this now, and if you haven't done this, shame on you, okay? Are you, well, you probably don't, but you couldn't have one of those kids come on stage here, could you?
I couldn't at this time yet. I would
Okay.
love to. I'm planning to get some of their artwork, bring in
Okay.
here, and see if I can
For
frame
this
them.
for this event?
For this event, yeah. But yeah, I would love to bring them one day.
Okay, at least one of them, and but see, you're only 5 years old,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So maybe 10, 15 years from
I
now,
would love to.
when they've grown up, and little Sonalia,
Yeah.
Sonalia, when she's a world famous dancer, see, she's got to remember
Sure.
you. So she'll be traveling all over the whole world, and you'll say, "Hey, remember me?" And she'll say, "Who are you?"
That's right. That's right.
No, hopefully she'll remember you, then she'll come to your
Of
event.
course,
Maybe she'll dance for you.
I hope so. Yeah, that's our goal. That once these kids, we are providing initially to these 40 kids like the basic education in art, and as we see some promising candidates, our goal is to work with some centers in India, in the cities like in Calcutta or Bombay, and see if we can get them scholarship to those schools, so they can grow even further in their careers. It can
Okay.
help them get some career. Yeah.
You know, you're right, because in the States, at least, we don't seem to promote this in high school, but yet in college, you know, we have all kinds of arts at
Yes.
the college level.
Yes.
Maybe because it's funded better, it's been paid for more, different.
Yeah, yeah. So that's true. But our focus is not just learning how to do art. The core value of our organization is the benefits of art and music. It's not just becoming a good artist. It's the benefits associated with art. So for instance, some of the benefits associated with art, I can talk about. It helps a child's cognitive development.
Okay.
Yeah, and then art also helps creative reasoning. Basically, their creativity helps in mathematics. How would one have known that somebody who is into art can be good in mathematics? They could be good in mathematics because they have that analytical and creative ways of finding a solution to a problem.
Okay, now you're focusing primarily on kids.
The programs that we have started or plan to start are focused on kids, but we will be doing events, and we have done events in the past where we bring communities together, not necessarily kids, but everybody.
You
Families.
talk about how the cognitive is developed by doing art and
That's
doing
right.
music.
That's right.
But you said for kids, an early age. Is that true? Do you know if that's true for older people? Do you have
I
any
think
idea?
so. Yes, it is true. I know that when I listen to music or sing, sitting down, I feel very relaxed. Somebody was mentioning to me the other day that she's a singer, and she says there are some chakras in our body
That open when you
that
sing?
when you sing, yeah, it opens up and it relaxes you. And I have seen people. It's like yoga and all. You do yoga, workout, you feel relaxed, you feel at peace.
Well, you think of the
like that.
Buddhists, they're doing the Om, and it's a vibration. You know,
yes,
it's a
that's
vibration.
right.
So when you sing, it's a vibration in your body also.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, there is one more very, very important benefit of art. I think I should touch upon that. It's basically art helps children, traumatized children. You know, children who are traumatized, they can basically get into a